Hello, and welcome to a Thursday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Best day of the week. Today we're going to do the Thursday, November 3rd, 2022 crosswords. So here's your spoiler alert for the Thursday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Slab, lease, arrow, bus, pa, spelt. I think it's spelt, right? Or is it just spelt? Doesn't give me doesn't give me a pronunciation. Alright, well, it's one of these things that I only ever have seen spelled. I've only seen it spelt. Peru, you buy pears and pears, maybe. Opa, nice. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Thursday Daily Grid, which is by Chase, Dittrich, and Jeff Chen. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. We had a rare Rebus Wednesday yesterday, so there won't be a Rebus today, I don't think. But there should still be something tricky or difficult about today's. That's why Thursday's the best day of the week. Anyway, let's see what Chase and Jeff have in store for us. Let's get into it. Tinker with Nashville University. 2, go over and away, and riddles in Buddhism. There's ZEN KOANs, aren't they? Futswith, maybe? Until. Okay, memo starter in re. Stan, Fisk University, and Trace. I see. Knickers, Tail Leone, I think. Anchors position and obscures in a way. Home of Wunta and Ouray reservations. It's like Utah. Garden of Eden. Nag. Popular app originally launched under the name Peekaboo. Snapchat, maybe. Let's go with Utah. Taqueria menu adjective. Asada. Okay. Column base and acts as one? Question mark. Directionless sorts. Enterprise rival. Maybe it's Avis. Word with bird or nest. You sure about that? Maybe is it? Still don't know what's going on with the themer yet. This is but, maybe? Or yet? Okay. No blank. No cuts. This is Owl Leopold. This is a plinth, I think. Lovebird or love nest, and acts as one. Directions sorts. Lost souls. Play. Sauce that often contains nuts. Pesto. All-time greatest. Meh. Blah. Come back. Echo. This is USC and PSAT. Crawl space. This is Inca. Kick in the pants. So kick, and if you replace, you get knickers, which are kinds of pants, I guess. This is ride and blurs, Beanie Baby, and last, like the anchor leg. This is ace in the hole, because space is within a ace is within a crawl space, which is kind of a hole. This is Amana. Go. This is Micah. Cures for what ails you. This is absence of musical ability. No ear. Our Leopold. Okay. All wound up. Maybe tense. And turnt. Inuit. Blank here. Works at a restaurant, or what many diners experience at popular restaurants. Waits. Let's see. North here. This is the ACT and ASAP. Sins in 7. Small Valley. Glenardale. Barrel. Wild here. Marks in the sand, perhaps. First name in cosmetics. Probably Estee. This is Ps. Best something. P-brain. Pain in the ass. This is Aeneas. I like this actually. Roll on Stranger Things. Oh gosh. What good pitches often result in sales. Some time ago. Once. It's all wound up. Name that's a conjunction plus an article. Nora. Actor Hirsch and printer brand is Epson. Blank control. City law subject. Bizarre site. Org. It's a rap. University in a town of the same name. Maybe it's Elon. Rent control. Best ever. Vice. Tent. I think it's Emil. Something contempt. Holds in contempt. Cold shoulder. I see. I don't know what this is though. Nelson. Okay, so it's not this. Association here. From half of a couple. Hers. This is mini Oreo. Shout to Oreo. A boa. Goes over under. Bets. Antidotes. Dell. Tan lines. Erica. And Coil. Alright. Definitely a few proper nouns here I didn't know. But interesting. So they needed to find... So all the phrases are blank in the blank. And they need to find a synonym of the last word that contained the first word in order as a subsequence, not necessarily contiguous. So some term for pants, some kind of pants that had the letters K-I-C-K in that order. Some word meaning whole, the letters A-C-E in that order. P-brain. Do we think of a P-brain as a pain in the ass? Isn't a P-brain just someone who's not very smart? Yeah. Stupid or clumsy person. I don't know. I don't think it quite fits. It's sort of the most risque one. It contains the word ass, but I don't think that, oh, I see. An ass to mean a stupid person? I don't know. I don't think of ass as primarily meaning a stupid person. But I guess maybe like a donkey. I think of ass as being more synonymous with jerk. Oh gosh, there's so many different. Maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, slang a stupid person. So this is just my poor knowledge of slang. Okay. Alright, fair. This is maybe the best one. Hold in contempt. The rest of these, they're not in the. This one doesn't quite fit. But the rest of the femurs, right? It's like literally, you're in some object, or figuratively, but the contempt is not like a thing that you're in. So somehow it's the most interesting. Yeah, I think it's an interesting theme, and certainly the way that it's clued. So it makes it Thursday-ish. And down here, who is Erica on Stranger Things? This is so vague. And I watched season 1 of Stranger Things, and I watched part of season 2. But like, don't they just keep on adding characters? Random person. Oh, this is what's his name? Lucas's little sister. Okay, so I do know who she is, but there's so many characters on Stranger Things. And then Emil Hirsch. Proper nouns down here that I didn't really know. What is he in? He's in Into the Wild. The Girl Next Door, Lords of Dogtown, Milk, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Doesn't really look that familiar to me, but should watch some of this stuff. Lucky to know Elon, because that's down in North Carolina, but that could also be a lot of things. Yeah, let's take a look around this thing. We've also got Fisk. We've got not so well-known 4-letter universities. I mean, they're known, but all right. Anyway, FUTS. I like the word FUTS. And I knew ZEN KOANs because they're really quite interesting. So knowing that is quite lucky. But you should read some ZEN KOANs. It's a story, dialogue, question, or statement which is used in Zen practice to provoke the great doubt and to practice or test a student's progress in Zen. So they're sort of paradoxical. Is there a short one that we can read? I've definitely done this at some point on this channel. Right. You like read some sort of story, which is like a paradox or a riddle, and you're supposed to get some sort of deep insight. These Zen Buddhist koans will open your mind. A collection of 100 koans from Buddhism.org. So should we just pick one? Attendant Kaku offers tea. I like tea. Case 14, Attendant Kaku offers tea. Attendant Kaku asked Tokusan, "Where have all the past saints gone?" Tokusan said, "What? What?" Kaku said, "I gave the command for an excellent horse, like a flying dragon, to spring forth. But there came out only a lame tortoise." Tokusan was silent. The next day, when Tokusan came out of the bath, Kaku served him tea. Tokusan passed his hand gently over Kaku's back. Kaku said, "This old fellow has gotten a glimpse for the first time." Again, Tokusan was silent. I think the change is supposed to happen inside your mind. I guess I'm not close to achieving Zen. To me, it sounds like this may be like offensive. It sounds like a thing that an AI would generate from Actually, I wonder if that's a thing. AI generated koans. AI trained with koans of Buddhist wisdom. There's a YouTube video. Some AI koans. But these are more jokes. I see. Not produced by AI. Sorry, I'm really going down a rabbit hole here, but asking GPT-3 to write a Zen koan that starts with Harry Potter. Best out of a handful forked after the first nothing happened. I love this one. Harry Potter dies and goes to heaven where he meets the Zen master. The Buddhists believe there are 5 realities. The first is the realm of hell, the second is the realm of hungry ghosts, the third is the realm of animals, the fourth is the realm of human beings, the fifth is the realm of gods. And how would you go from one realm to the next? Asked Harry. By chanting the magical phrase, the master replied, "Repeat after me. I took a train and then a boat. I turned around and saw a cat. I wished to hell I'd worn a hat. And then I thought it might be fat." Harry repeated the magical phrase, but nothing happened. Alright. Anyway, I knew that one, so that was lucky. It's also a nice Z there, but I think that's kind of hard. Hard, but lucky to know it. Yeah, a play contains many acts, so, you know, it takes a bunch of acts and unifies them as one. That's, it's a bit tortured when you try to read it to mean play, but I get what they're trying to do there. Just trying to make it clever. No ear. Okay. No one. No ear, no one. To me, this puzzle is trying really hard to be current with this turnt blah Stranger Things, which I think is a bit blah myself. Or it's trying to be 90s throwback, I guess. Yeah, Snapchat. I like Lost Souls. Somehow it's this interesting mix of trying to be current and also like the most crosswordy, easy crosswordies. Stuff like Leopold Auer, whose name I always try to spell with an L, and Amana, you know, and Oreo. It's like the most crosswordies. Yeah. I think the theme is nice. It makes me wonder what other possibilities there might be. So I'll probably try to go read the constructor notes. Actually, Jeff Chen runs Export Info, or he's one of the 2 people who runs Export Info, so we could even read the constructor notes right now. This is kind of a joke constructor note. Does he say, oh, some had loose synonyms like up in arms, equipment meaning arms. It's also really short to the UP. Lie in wait, and linger. Holding contempt does break the X and the Y pattern, but we figure that could serve as a curveball for those getting too complacent. That's like a that's a real cop-out from saying the theme was inconsistent. You can basically always say this. Well, it was inconsistent, but it could serve as a curveball. But actually, I liked this theme the most anyway. So, yeah, I agree that the ones that they ended up putting in the grid are better than these other ones that they suggested. But, all right. I'm at least happy to have done it in about 5 minutes. It's quite fast for a Thursday. For me, after kind of a slow Wednesday. Leaderboard for tomorrow, we've got KFS Venta and Jay, both at 45 seconds or under, let's call it. And we also have Andrew Cowboy Hat Emoji in 44 seconds. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Friday puzzles. See you then.